finally came.
What did, buddy?
My new otoscope. The department's been promising it to me for weeks. You, mind if I test it out on you?
I don't know. What does it do?
It's just a look in your ear.
Well, will you give me a lollipop like you did last time?
Sure. Uh-huh. Nice.
What are you guys doing?
Testing out my new otoscope.
Okay. How many fingers am I holding up?
2.
Works fine.
Don't know about the future, that's anybody's guess. Ain't no good reason for getting all depressed. Buy up your pad and pencil, I give you a piece of my mind. In my opinion, nation, the sun is gonna surely shine. Stop all your fussing, slap on a smile. Come out and walk in the sun for a while. Don't fight the feeling, you know you wanna have a good time. And in my opinion, nation, the sun is gonna surely shine.
What are you doing tonight?
I got a cold, so I'm going to sit in this spot and watch TV until Carol comes back on Sunday.
That's 3 days, Dad.
Well, that's all right. I'm wearing it depends. Carol hates TV. She says it has to be good or interesting for her to watch it. She doesn't get it. She's not American.
So what are you watching?
Benny Hill.
Hey, do you mind if I watch the basketball game here tonight?
Tonight? Tonight's Friday. ABC, TGIF, Urkel. Okay, you're my son.
Thanks. Yeah, I was also kind of thinking about inviting Carl over. I figure since Shelley and her mom are out of town, it's the perfect time to get acquainted with my father-in-law.
Well, you know what they say. Once you marry a woman, you marry her family.
Never heard that.
Arnold Schwarzenegger swears by it.
Dad, I was kind of hoping you could help me break the ice.
Hey, Carl loves me. We shared a lot of common phrases at the wedding.
Like what?
This is wrong. This is too fast. My kid's an idiot. I'll be glad to help you.
Thanks, Dad. Knew I could count on you.
Hey, Dad, guess what?
What?
I got a letter from a secret admirer.
Ooh, how romantic.
Yeah, check this out. Joey, I'm sure you don't share my feelings, but I want you to know how attractive I find you. Actually, I do share feelings about that. Anyway, I had to tell you about this, but it's hard to do it in person. I hope you'll understand. Sincerely, Leslie.
Who's Leslie?
Well, it's either Leslie Doppler, this gorgeous blonde with legs up to her neck, or it's Leslie Leewalk, this dumpy brunette with a huge mole on her neck.
Well, how are you going to find out which one it is?
Yeah, I'm just going to write back and say, Leslie, I found your letter romantic and flattering, and please write back unless you're the mole, Leslie. In which case, quit hounding me, you sick psycho.
Hi, I'm back.
So, how you doing?
I'm great.
Well, tell me, what was a rehab clinic like?
The last time you visited me there 4 times, you know more about rehab than Liz Taylor.
No, really, what was it like?
It's exactly like school, but there's no booze. Seriously, though, I think being there helped me figure out why I was drinking and generally ruining my life.
Why?
Oh, it's incredibly complex and deep. It's not something you can just sum up like that, you know.
Well, yeah, I guess not.
But basically, it comes down to this.
Yeah?
I was unbelievably messed up.
There you go.
And the more messed up I got, the worse decisions I made, which got me even more messed up until Eventually, I didn't even feel like I was in my own body anymore.
Yeah, those were you in?
Ted Kennedy's.
So tell me, did going to this rehab clinic help you get your head screwed on straight again?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, and the best part was that my psychiatrist was unbelievably cute.
Six, what is with you and older men?
Actually, that's one of the issues we worked on a lot. Unfortunately, I was working on it with this gorgeous doctor, and I wasn't paying too much attention.
You know what you need? You need to go out with a guy who's like basically under 50, not your psychiatrist, and not in jail.
Blossom, this is real life, not a fairy tale.
Oh, I think I know a guy who fits all those criteria.
Really?
Gordo McCain. He's a friend of Vinny's. I just met him once, but he seemed totally premium.
Premium. Is this a new slang word that started while I was in rehab?
No, I just started it right now.
Wow, slang history happening right in front of me.
Yeah, well, Gordo just started community college. He's 19.
19? I'll be robbing the cradle.
Look, I have an idea. Why don't we double date?
Cool.
Thanks for letting Carl come over, Dad.
Hey, Tony's family. Plus, never hurts to have friends in the police department. All right, now just relax, Tone. I'm sure he likes you. Hey, Carl. Hey, good to see you again.
Thanks for having me, Nick. I was going crazy at home. If I saw one more episode of Benny Hill, I was going to shoot myself.
Come on in. It's good to see you again. Have a seat. The game starts in a few minutes.
I'm glad you called, Tony. I wanted to sit down with you, spend some time together, get to know each other.
Me too. So, you Lakers fan?
Ah, yes, it's way back.
Me too.
Hey, did I ever tell you I filled in for the organist at a preseason game once? Dun, 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 dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
Then I probably heard your work. You know, Tony, my precinct has a Big Brothers program with the Lakers. We watch them practice. You want to come down and join us sometime?
I'd love to. You know, that's a great idea.
Actually, the program was my idea. We used to do the same thing when I was a uniform cop back up in the Bay Area.
I love San Francisco. I used to hang out in this great sports bar on Grant and Powell.
Lefties.
That's it.
The best bar in San Francisco.
Absolutely.
I went to school in Berkeley.
When were you there?
Oh, about 1970. Oh, it was a great time to be there. There was a protest every week.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. I once took part in a 3-day sit-in over the university's nuclear weapons research.
May 1970?
Yeah, that's right, South Campus.
In front of the administration building.
Now, some of us actually dressed up as nuclear victims and painted our faces a
Bright orange.
That's right. I remember I was rushing the president's office when this big cop grabs me from behind and says,
You fond of your brain, son?
You.
The game's on.
Hey, I still got the scar. I took 8 stitches.
That wasn't my fault. You slipped.
Well, it's a little hard running in earth shoes.
Now, you had no business being in that building.
No, you had no business being there. What's a cop doing at the university?
I was protecting government property.
Popcorn?
Protecting government property? What about freedom of speech? Or haven't you cops ever heard of the Bill of Rights?
You watch out, buddy. You're about to slip again.
I waited 23 years to see you face to face. I would have recognized you sooner, but I guess you put on a few pounds.
Well, I didn't recognize you either. Without the beads and the long hair. Now make that without the beads.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Dad, listen!
Hey, look, I think I better be going, son. I don't watch sports with burnt-out old hippies.
Hey, Carl! Peace, brother! Power to the people! Power to the...
Thanks for breaking the ice, Dad.
I know he is gonna hate me.
He's not gonna hate you.
What does Gordo look like again?
Let's see. He's, dark, has no teeth in front, tattoos over 90% of his body, very tall.
Very funny. Are you sure I'm not wearing too much makeup?
Absolutely not. You look very appropriate. It's a cross between the natural windswept look and the kabuki dancer with the... Remember, be cool.
I am totally cool. It's only another first date. I've had a million of them.
Hey.
Hi. Come on in.
Okay. Gordo meets Six Gordo. You guys don't like each other. This was Blossom's idea.
Hi. So where are you from?
Around here.
Me too. I grew up around here. See, already they have a lot in common. Oh, do you like to dance? Because we don't have to go to the movies. I mean, I know there's a really great place.
Slow.
You like to slow dance?
No, I was slow.
You like to slow dance?
No, I was telling you to slow down.
I'm sorry, this is just a way I talk. I mean, I tried to slow down once and I hurt myself. Who's your favorite comedian?
I guess that guy from Full House.
So you don't have a great sense of humor.
No, not really.
Any diseases I should know about?
No.
When's your birthday?
June 3rd, why?
There are just things you could tell for my birthday, that's all.
Like what?
Like, for example, if you didn't know yours, you'd be an idiot. I think they're hitting it off.
I think she's interviewing him for a job.
She's just asking him normal get-acquainted questions. Which do you like better, apples or oranges?
I don't know. That's like comparing two completely different types of fruit.
I'm gonna get some water or something. Does anybody want anything? 6?
Nothing, thanks. What's your take on the North American Free Trade Agreement?
I'll get some water.
Think I came on a little strong?
Well, I've been friends with Gordo for 6 years, and I don't think I know him nearly as well as you do now.
I don't like 6.
Oh, she certainly has an inquisitive mind.
I know she comes on a little strong at first. You just have to take some time to get to know her. She's really a terrific person.
Hey, it's no problem.
So, shall we?
Absolutely.
What was that?
What was what?
Oh, you just slapped me.
Oh, that was nothing. I do that to everybody.
Well, don't do it to me.
Hey? I'm sorry. I apologize.
Hey, Blossom.
Hey.
Something wrong?
Yeah. No. I don't know.
What happened?
Well, 6's date, Gordo,
Uh-huh.
he was just in the kitchen with me, and, well, he did this.
What are you doing?
You see, this is what's confusing.
Wait a second, he did that to you?
Yeah.
Okay, this is a whole different thing. This is definitely wrong.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure.
Well, while you decide, I'm gonna go kill this guy.
No. Wait. I mean, maybe it's just one of those things, you know? Football players are always slapping each other on the butt.
You didn't just kick a field goal, did you?
Maybe he just wasn't thinking. I don't think he was coming on to me. He was just accidental.
No. Blossom, in the history of time, no man has ever done that accidentally. Okay, maybe once or twice on a crowded train during a collision. Now, was the kitchen hurtling along at 80 miles an hour and then did it come to a sudden halt?
Look, this guy is Vinny's friend. He's 6's date. I really don't think he'd do something that stupid intentionally. Maybe I'm just getting carried away here.
Yeah, like Anita Hill got carried away.
You believed her, huh?
Let's just say that if the Supreme Court ever comes to a sudden halt, watch out Justice Ruth Ginsburg.
Blossom, are you coming?
Yeah, I'll be right there.
All right, well, hurry up. Six is measuring Gordo for a suit.
Should I tell him?
Not a bad idea.
Well, I wouldn't want to accuse Gordo falsely to his best friend.
I think you know what's true here, Bloss.
Well, I can't tell Six. This wouldn't exactly be a great morale builder for her. I think I know what I'll do for the time being.
What?
Punt.
Hey, baby.
I'm back.
Come here. I missed you.
So how was your night?
My night. Good, good. Let's see, what happened? Oh, I almost forgot. Your father came over.
Yeah, I know. I saw him when I dropped my mother off. He said that he and your father knew each other from college days.
Yeah. See, some differences came up, and one
He
thing...
said he had a great time and the evening was over before he knew it.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
Is that all he said?
No. He said you're a great guy and he's just happy that I'm so happy.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes. He is a great guy, too.
Yeah. How did they meet back in college?
Oh, that's kind of interesting, actually. My dad slipped, and your dad helped him up.
Hey, man, what are you doing here?
I was in the neighborhood.
Well, come on in, come on in. You want a root beer or anything?
No, thanks. Hey, great game yesterday.
Hey, thanks, but that was an unbelievable triple that you hit. I mean, right down the line. It was perfect.
Yeah, don't usually pull the ball that way.
That was the way to fool him, buddy.
Look, Joe, take this, would you? I gotta go.
What is this, Les?
Sort of an apology. By the way, I'm going by my full name now. It's Leslie.
So now that you know who I am, my first letter may freak you out a little bit. I'm sorry about that. I probably shouldn't have sent it. But I've been living a lie for a long time, and that gets tiring. I hope you can understand. Leslie. I cannot believe a guy I've known my whole life is gay. And not just any guy, but the best switch hitter on the team. I mean, he's got to be kidding.
No, it sounds like he's coming out of the closet.
Yeah, totally. He's still got hangers on him and everything.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to be open about a thing like that.
Yeah, we'll see how much courage he has, because if he comes on to me again, I'm going to put his lights out.
Joey, if a girl hits on you that you're not interested in, what do you do?
I don't know. It's never happened.
Sure it has, be honest.
Okay, I guess I say, 6, leave me alone.
But you don't want to hit her.
Well, men don't beat up women, Shelley.
Actually, there are a lot of men who do. The exact same kind of men who find it necessary to beat up on gays. They're called cowards.
I don't get it. What is a gay person doing being a regular guy in high school is like a great third baseman? I mean, shouldn't it be some places like specially for gay people, you know, like the military or the priesthood or something?
No, Joe.
Well, I don't want to play on the same team as him.
Well, Joey, he can't help being who he is any more than you can. Joey, he can't help being who he is any more than you can.
I'll tell you who he is. He used to be one of the guys. Now he's just somebody who gives me the creeps.
Joey, when I was 12, I used to hang out with this group of girls, and one day Jenny Harding's father invited us all to this country club he belonged to with a swimming pool and horses and all kinds of stuff. And I remember sitting on the front porch in the morning, waiting for Mr. Harding to come pick me up, and then hearing the phone ring. Then my mother coming out to tell me that he wasn't coming and trying to explain why. See, the other girls were white. And I sat on that porch till the sun went down that night. So I know something about what it's like when people shun you for who you are. And Joey, I wouldn't wish that feeling on anybody.
Isn't Gordo great?
Yeah, great. Do you think he likes me so far?
How would I know? I don't know.
Body language.
I don't speak it. I have a feeling Gordo's fluent in it.
God, I hope so.
That was the worst movie I've ever seen.
Yep. Problem was, they tried to turn a chick movie into a guy movie.
Guess we should have known from the title. Terminators of Endearment.
Hey, when did you guys become friends anyway?
Oh, Lily Darman.
We were 12.
Who's Lily Darman?
She was my girlfriend in 6th grade, till this 5th grade nerd stole her.
Yeah, that was me.
You stole your best friend's girlfriend?
Well, he wasn't my best friend then.
So what happened?
Well, Gordo over here threatened to kill me because he caught me kissing Lily. And then we started laughing about the way she kissed, and then we became best friends.
She kissed really bad, huh?
Well, we thought she kissed kind of funny. Now we realize she was just ahead of her time.
It's a very touching story. I'm gonna go get some food or something.
I'll help you.
So, what do you feel like having?
Anything you got?
Okay, we've got cold cuts and there's some potato salad.
Uh-huh. Anything else?
You creep!
Oh, right. Like you didn't want that.
What are you talking about?
Blossom, come on. You've been looking at me all night.
I was watching you to make sure you weren't molesting my friend.
Blossom, we both know what's going on here.
Apparently we don't, Gordo.
Well, let me fill you in. There's an intense sexual heat going on here.
Well, I'm glad I'm not involved in it. May I remind you, I am your friend's girlfriend.
Well, that didn't stop him from going after Lily Darman.
You were 12 years old. You're getting your revenge now.
I had to wait till he had a girlfriend. So what, you're telling me you're not interested?
I'm not only telling you, Gordo, I am telling Vinny.
No, you're not.
And why not?
Because if you tell him you're gonna ruin our friendship, and you're gonna ruin Six's evening, and besides, who says they'd believe you? It's your word against mine.
Where's the food?
Look, I've got something to tell you. This jerk came on to me in the kitchen.
Hey, that's not true. I didn't do anything.
Look, Vinny, I am sorry if I am ruining your friendship. Six, I'm sorry if I am ruining your date, but this guy is a creep.
Look, I don't know why she's doing this, Vinny, but she's lying.
Gordo. We've been friends a long time, right?
That's right, man, we have.
That's why I'm gonna give you a 5-second head start.
Whoa, wait a second, Vinny. It's her word against mine.
Exactly. 5, 4.
I'm sorry, Vinny.
Don't worry, it's not worth it.
Think he'll call?
Hey, queer. Is this your spot? This where you pick up other boys?
Leave me alone.
Oh, what's the matter? I'm not cute enough for you?
Hey, Billy. What's going on here, man?
Just having a little fun here with Boy George.
Yeah, well, knock it off, all right?
Who's gonna make me?
We are. Is it worth it to you, man?
Nah, Joe. Forget about it.
You okay, Leslie?
Yeah, thanks. That guy's an idiot, right?
I know.
Hey, listen. If my dad ever joins a country club and you want to come swim in the pool, that's okay with me, all right?